They do. No dire vision of this. Where do they go? Towards the top lane. Haste room pomp by Arteezy. No more runes will be spawning for 50
they're
seconds.
Looking for the Bat Rider. They see him with the ward.
They will find Funnick. Oh, man. Oh, that's costly. Nice pickoff for Arteezy to start it. But the turn potentially coming here on Universe, dropping low to some nukes. Not quite able to finish him off. And they rotate onto top. Arteezy has Exorcism.
I don't think
they're not done just
coming. He's not expecting them to come even further here.
And if they get a Wraith King stun, then he's pretty much dead. Great reaction from
VANSKOR with the
silence.
Path.
But the Ice Path still comes in. VANSKOR was quick, but EG just had too many heroes. And they're able to get 2 kills off of that rotation early. And they slow down the Bat Blink, and he is their only initiation right now. As Na'Vi smoke, but I believe they did it under cover of a Radiant Observer ward. And already Zai's retreating out. PPD there to join him. They look for their jump in. They're going to stun.
He's going to self-stun. He might die here.
Zai does give himself up in terms of vision, but FNG didn't turn in time. Now caught by an Ice Path. That actually onto 3.
Suck.
Oh, man. He did most of the work for EG, and then
they're even getting Funnick.
Funnick dies as well. PPD will shield himself. He may drop to the tower here, even with the stick charges. PPD takes a bruising, but well worth it. 5-1, and it's almost a core Alchemist since he's been just sitting off.
And you're absolutely right. This Observer right here, value from EG, giving them 2-for-1 trade, almost getting them the tier 2 tower secured. Zai's going to hit level 6 as a result of it.
And this pipe for Fear should be huge. I mean, you mentioned the timing window, and that, to me, is probably the biggest part of it. They'll stun FNG bottom lane. They don't actually, well, they do Gale him, but I don't know if they really want to go on him. It's more about zoning. Dendi looks to turn this, though. He's got his ultimate online, but they don't have the global silence of the silencer, who TP'd in on top of the tower. Havos cannot do that. He is not that 30k net worth gyrocopter from last game. As the stun for FNG is thrown out, Zai will drop again. Never having mana for his ultimate this game. VANSKOR dropping low to goes, not finished off. That's another kill for the Zeus of Dendi. His wrath knows no limits as he holds EG off. Unnecessary collateral damage. This Curse of the Silent Max is really ruining Zai. That is 2 deaths now where he didn't even get off Reincarnation. He has reinforcements. He's got the Yule Scepters on his team, and most importantly, the Abaddon. It just puts a lot of pressure on Avos to at least use that first global at the right time to disrupt the fights a little bit. Arteezy's gone in now, though. Yule Scepter to start. Now the silence to follow. Found Havost and can't even get off a global. Will end up melting to the Exorcism. And now the chase on the VANSKOR. Na'Vi just getting isolated and pulled apart by EG. As they will rotate back towards mid and look for a tier 2. The final outer tower in danger of falling at 18 minutes. They forced out a 9-minute GG from Na'Vi in their opening game at WEC in that playoff match, and well, 19 minutes in, Sin, they are, it's not an 8-minute, 9-minute GG, but it's a pretty damn one-sided game to date. A convincing comeback from EG after that Game 1 loss, should they push it through to a win, which right now it looks to be pretty heavily slated towards them.
Zai looking for an opening here on Funnick, will not find it. But they got what they came for. They got 2 kills in a tier 2 tower for no trade-off. Arteezy's already in the bottom lane now, farming up and going for the exact item build I was imagining, maybe apart from the optional drum he got on the way. Or should they lasso the Veno and then get the global silence off at the same time, and then they Veil? So this double Curse of the Silent with the extra mana magic amplification, together with Skywrath ult and the Ancient Seal and all of Zeus's damage. Like, the lineup for Na'Vi is pretty beautifully.
Well, they get initiated on, so hold that thought. As Havost gets scaled, he may have to global at the wrong time.
Oh no,
he's dead. Now the lasso, it's too late. He bought back a global immediately. Zeus ult does good work, but Arteezy manages to BKB. He was damn close to death. Fear kept alive, will end up falling. He's the Aegis carrier. Didn't pipe, didn't mech. I think lost all his mana to the double curse, but now he comes back with everything. He is way behind enemy lines, though. Pipes, the Alk stun flies through. That drops him low. They'll get the Fear kill. That's actually pretty damn decent for them. The rest of EG may be forced back. I don't know if it's good enough, but it was 3 heroes dead and a buyback on Avos. But hey, they kill Fear without him ever. He got a pipe off right before he died, but without using the pipe when he wanted to, without popping the mech. Good, but maybe not good enough.
I think Na'Vi got pretty much the perfect fight there. They buy back.
Yeah. Glyph is
and
up.
It's happening now. He even buys a cloak on Arteezy just in case he doesn't get the BKB off. he blocks some more magic damage, or after the BKB expires.
Oh,
Okay,
what a
Funny.
Yule, so quick. I'm not sure whose that was. I think it was Universe's as the Bat Rider jumped in. Funnick is forced off the fight. Havos wound up dropping. No buyback this time around. And the Ghosts continue pounding into VANSKOR. Arteezy's running them down, looking to make this a 1-1 tie and force a deciding Game 3. GG. Navi, they had the flashy Game 1 victory, but EG had the solid Game 2 comeback. And this one goes the distance as Zai gets pulled towards the fountain. No D push, double Midas. They just couldn't fight when they needed to.